When you're creating your bibliography or works cited or list of references, a really easy tool to use is MyBib.com. So you can go ahead and search for MyBib.com. You want to go ahead, if you have not already created an account, you can create a free account using your school@guhsd.net account. So you can go ahead and sign in with Google. Once you have signed in, you can go ahead and start to create citations. So if you just click, and I'm a student, click on citation, it already is set for you most likely to have a web link that you are going to be citing. So for this particular project, I had been looking at the Wikipedia page, for instance, about Sagrada Familia. I'm going to head and copy the URL for that page, paste it, and click on search. It will find a result, and you need to just go ahead and double check that the different pieces of information are filled in correctly. So I can see, yes, it was made by Wikipedia contributors. That's the name of the title or article. It doesn't have the date accessed or viewed, so I'm going to go ahead and put in today's date since I was just working on it. It has a website name and publisher. I'm going to go ahead and click on save. If you look up top here, this is showing us that it's using the MLA 8 citation style, and that's exactly what we want to use for this project. So we can go ahead and click OK for that. If we wanted to copy the citation into a references page, we could click on the three dots on the right-hand side and click Copy Bibliography Entry. So if you go ahead to your presentation, let's go ahead and we're going to insert a slide for our references. So if we have a references slide, we can go ahead and paste the citation in. So now we have the citation for that particular website. Let's try creating one more citation because we used another source. So I also use this Atlas Obscura article for my bibliography, for my research. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the URL for this Atlas Obscura page, click on Create Citation, paste that URL, search for it. I will click on the citation and again review it. It gave me a warning that it couldn't find a web page author. So I'm going to go ahead back to the page and see if I can find a web author for the article. It was actually added by Leslie McIntyre and it was edited by a bunch of other people, but I think I'm going to count that main community contributor. So her first name was Leslie, and then it was Mac entire like this. So now I filled in the author. There's the title of the article, the date published. I accessed it today, so I'm going to go ahead and click on today, and it has the website name. I will click save. There's already a citation with the same title. I'm going to go ahead and add it though because it actually is a different source. I'm going to click on the three dots, copy the bibliography entry, go back to my presentation, and I'm going to paste the citation. Now, one thing that you'll notice though is that my first citation starts with a W for Wikipedia. My second one is McIntyre. That's not in alphabetical order. So I need to move the McIntyre entry before the Wikipedia contributors citation. So it should be, the entry should be in alphabetical order. Another option that you have is that when you are in MyBib, you can add all of your citations first to a list, and then you could click Download Works Cited and copy and paste this full list once you have all of your citations. And then instead of doing them one at a time, you could click and paste them all at once. So if you have a long list of citations, that can help you, and notice it put it in alphabetical order for us on its own.